All God's children, go read Michael 4 message version. That is for you. The title alone says it all. The making of God's people. The making of God's people. I'm going to start at verse 5. Meanwhile, all the other people live however they wish, picking and choosing who their God is. But we live honoring God, and we're loyal to our God forever and ever. On that great day, God says, I will round up all the hurt and homeless. Everyone I have bruised or banished, I will transform the battered into a company of the elite. I will make a strong nation out of the long lost, a showcase exhibit of God's rule in action. As I rule from Mount Zion, from here to eternity, and you stragglers around Jerusalem eking out, living in shanty towns, the glory that once was will be again. Jerusalem's daughter will be the kingdom center. And let me see. And I'm going to skip all the way down. So verse 11. But for right now, their gang... No, you know what? I'm not going to skip. So why the doomsday historics? You still have a king, don't you? Yes, we do. We still have a God that is in control. We have Jehovah Jireh. He is our provider. Jehovah Rapha, the healer of all things. Elohim. Jehovah Nisi. Come on. Like, you still have a king, don't you? But maybe he's not doing his job and you're panicked like a woman in labor. Well, go ahead. Twist and scream, daughter Jerusalem. Because some of y'all forget that you have a king. You have a king in place. You are like a woman in child's birth. You'll soon be out of this city, on your way, and camping in the open country, and then you'll arrive in Babylon. What you lost in Jerusalem will be found in Babylon. God will give you new life again. He'll redeem you from your enemies. So y'all forgetting that y'all have a king. Y'all screaming, y'all panicking, y'all worrying. Because listen, we be worrying sometimes. And we be forgetting that we have a king sometimes, certain situations and certain things that we have to go through. But baby, let me go back. You'll soon be out of the city, on your way and camping in the open country, and then you arrive in Babylon. What you lost in Jerusalem will be found in Babylon. God will give you a new life again. He'll redeem you from your enemies. But for right now, they're ganged up against you. Many godless people saying, kick her when she's down, violate her. We want to see Zion grovel in the dirt. These blasphemers have no idea what God is thinking and doing in this. They don't know that this is the making of God's people. They don't know that this is the making of God's people, that they are wheat being threshed, gold being refined. On your feet, daughter of Zion, be threshed off calf, be refined of dross. I'm remaking you into a people invincible, into God's juggernauts, baby. We are God's juggernauts. To crush the godless people, you bring their plunder as holy offerings to God, their wealth to the master of the earth. Baby, so whatever you're going through right now, the crushing, the pruning, whatever it is right now, it may not feel good. Let your enemies come against you, because sometimes like I said, we can forget that we have a king. But baby, what you lost, God is about to renew it for you. What you lost, what you think that you lost, what you worried about, baby, God is about to, what you're about to run into, God is about to give it to you brand new. You're about to have a new life. So let people let your enemies come against you. Feel what you're feeling in this moment, because baby, God is making you. God is renewing you. God is restoring you. God is making you into his holy people, the one that's going to rise up and change people and send people unto him. So don't let people keep you down. Don't allow people to mock you to the point where you're dimming you and asking God, like, did you really choose me? No. In this season, God, listen, I have questions, but baby, I know that I'm chosen, because it wouldn't be this hard right now. It wouldn't be getting harder with people now starting to do fraud against me that don't even know me, putting me in situations that I don't have no business being in. God, listen, I know that you're rising me up, because baby, how is it these many people who choose to try to abandon me because they want to help me in this season? Let them come against you in this season. Let that disrespect be so disrespectful, because like I said, God knows these blasphemers, these godless people, these worldly people, baby, let me tell you something. They have no idea what God is thinking and doing in this season. Y'all don't know what God is doing in this? Yeah, we feeling it right now. But baby, when God get done with us, baby, we're gonna be so on fire for God that there is nothing that can take our baby, there's nothing that can take his place. There is nothing that can take his place. See, the devil wants you to give up on God right now because of what it's looking like. Like he's taking everything away, he's stripping everything from you. He's letting things happen. But didn't God allow the devil to try Job? Come on, try us. There is something that you can do because we serve a mighty God who can be against us when God is for us. He's already going ahead fighting the harder battles that we don't even understand yet, that he knows that we're not ready for. So he got to go ahead of us and fight certain battles that we don't see. And the ones that we have to go through, it's going to change your mindset, change you in ways that you don't even understand. It's going to change you because, baby, God is doing something different, something new in this season because, baby, nothing is new under the sun. But to us, it may feel that way. But God is doing a new thing because this is how God's children are made. You got to go through the process. If you can't go through, if you can't endure, baby, you can't say that I am God's child. Jesus went through the most horrible thing. He had to carry his cross. He had to get beat. He had thrones in his head, nails in his arms and his feet, a spear in his side. If you can't go through anything painful, if you can't go through the trauma and get over it, if it's going to consume you, stay where you at. Don't say that you're a child of God when you know that you're using your gift wrong. Not in this season, baby, because God's children ain't here to play. We loyal to God. Y'all figure out who y'all want to serve. Oh, we serve Allah. We serve the universe. We serve Buddha. That ain't God. I can't do nothing for you, them statues. God is omnipresent. He is everywhere in everything. He's the one that created the universe. So, baby, no. The universe ain't doing anything. Buddha ain't doing nothing. That's a statue. Allah. And God had me watch this movie. And this man said, we don't serve God, we serve Allah. So apparently Allah is not God. To all y'all that be saying, oh, we serve Allah. God has many names. But baby, I'm gonna need y'all to search in the Bible and find out what names to call on in this season. Y'all don't want to call on a name that has nothing or no connection to God. Y'all better start looking up what is God's names. I did a video about it, and if I gotta find it again and do it again and find it in this Bible, I will, because one thing about it, God has many names. But baby, in one book I had, God really had to work on me with last year or 2023, where they had Baal as one of God's names, and that's not God's name. And God was like, I'm like, hold on, why is this? No. So certain people are writing what God's names is and have it all wrong and mixed up. So y'all better start paying attention to the names that y'all calling on, because y'all might be calling on a demon and not understanding why y'all situations ain't being set free, or why you not being delivered, and why you being stuck in this season. God is rising his children up through the hardship that we have to go through. Let people, like they say, our enemies gaining up against us. They think that they violating us. All right, God's doing something in the midst of that, in the midst of those trials, those tribulations, that persecution. God is doing something in the middle of it. So whatever you're going through right now, if it's getting harder and harder, baby, you're a threat to the enemy. You're a threat to hell. And baby, he wants your life, but he can't take it. God is not done with his children. God is not done with us yet. There is still more to our story. God is not done yet. We're going to go through the pruning. If those Hebrew boys could go through the fire and understand this, if you're going to burn me. And one, I want to be like Daniel. If you can't stand that I'm talking about God, if you can't stand the way that I pray or the way that I worship, baby, if you got to throw me in the lions, then throw me, because God's going to show you at the end of the day, I'm going to survive. But I promise to God, when God is done, you will not. Baby, in this season of my life, baby, while I'm trying to understand me, while you're trying to understand you, let people do what they gotta do, because baby, when God is done, he will get the glory out of our lives. For some of us, it's nothing but God. How are you still making it? But God. Why are you still why are you successful? But God. Why? How did you get this? How did you get that? My life is certain to a point. It's starting to be so private to where people don't even understand why I talk about God, because they trying to figure out what I got going on. But all I talk about is God. Because listen, God taught me to be quiet, shut your mouth. Live a quiet life. I'll share certain things that God want me to share with testimonies, certain things, but everything don't need to be shared. And listen, because the devil ain't finna try to trip you up. No, devil, listen, when I'm in my private space, in my own space, I'm going to say what I want to say with my mouth, because devil, you can't stop what God's about to do. But when it comes to other people, because baby, you don't know the motives of the heart of others, I don't know who against me, so baby, nah. You can't. I'm gonna go by the actions first. I'm watching the actions. 1 John 3:18 of others. So in this season, whatever got to be done to God's children, understand we're gonna make it out, and God's going to prosper us. God is going to make us new. God is going to refine us. Cause baby, when He say get up and go, baby, I'm making you invincible. We're gonna be juggernauts for Him. You understand?